Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Ray Fellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living. Today is November 21st. Rely upon the one perfect activity of God. And our reference quote this morning comes from John chapter 14, verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And our reading begins. The all-intelligent creative presence is the source of all that I am. I believe in the ability and the willingness of this great source to sustain its own creation. The kingdom and the power and the glory of God expresses through me. I recognize myself to be a center through which the intelligence and power of the universe find expression. Infinite mind operating through me now brings to me the manifestation of harmony, order, and the highest good. The consciousness of peace and plenty is established within me. All that is necessary to my happiness and well-being now comes into my experience. Tuning my mind into the divine, I seek to draw into my own soul the essence of everything that is good, true, and beautiful. I seek to draw into my own mind the realization of the divine presence and the power of good until my whole being responds. There can be neither limitation nor lack, for nothing has happened to the one perfect activity. It is in full operation for me. I am now free from any sense of bondage. All power is given unto me from on high. Knowing this, I am strong with the strength of the all-vitalizing power of the universe. I am sustained and healed by a divine stream of spirit energy, which flows through me as radiant health and vitality. Every fiber of my being responds to this spiritual flow. I stand revealed as the perfect child of the perfect Father. Strength and courage are my divine birthright, and I am now expressing my true self. All that the Father hath is mine. I draw from the spiritual treasure house. I draw from the spiritual treasure house all that I need. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. So I allow my breath to shift my awareness to my awareness, to my attention, to my intention, to a recognition that there is only one infinite, ever-present substance that is the source of all life, that is itself all creation, that is infinite possibility, expressing itself in the multiplicity of form, giving itself to its creation, empowering its creation to use this one substance to create, to expand the infinite's experience of itself as new thought is acted upon by the activity of creation that I know as law. Whether we call it the action of God, the action of spirit, the universe moving, it is indefinable. And it is the soul of all life. The individualized identity is the newness of creation. The soul is the creative activity expressing in each individualized point of expression. I recognize this one power, this one presence as eternal. Having no beginning, it can have no end. I recognize it as self-existent, meaning that it was never made out of anything. It simply has always existed. It is that substance out of which all else is made. It is indefinable, unlimited. And yet we speak of it by many, many names as we navigate our understanding and our relationship with it. We navigate our understanding in relationship with ourself, being made out of it, by it. We are it. And while I am a point where life, God, spirit, the universe, the quantum field, whatever name I use, where I am a point where that expresses, and all of it is fully present in me. The individualized me is never all that the infinite is. Expressing in this human form. I seek to know the true self, the authentic self that I am, beyond the conditioned form, at the core of my being. And as I recognize that in this individualized me, I recognize it in all of creation. Beyond form, beyond function, I recognize that there is no limitation, that there is no separation, that I am never separate from the wind that blows, that caresses my skin, that there is no separation between me and the dust I vacuum from my carpet, no separation from my vacuum from my carpet, no separation from any person, place, or thing in the truth of one. And so I do the work of my journey inward to recognize the self, my authentic spiritual self, to recover myself, knowing that as I do, I see the truth in all. That all sense of separation is healed as I know the true self journeying in this body I call my own. I speak my word claiming and affirming that this same power, this same presence is operating through every organization, through every branch of government, through every industry in our industrialized nations, through every leader of every organization, through every member of every organization. The truth is available at the center of every being. That the path to experiencing the abundance that is fully present is available, waiting to be recognized, waiting to be aware of, fully present. Nothing to beseech, nothing to beg for, nothing to wait for. Everything instantly available as soon as we, in this human form, open to an awareness of it, open to an embrace of it, open to a divine yes to embody what is already present in the body, in the individualized body that is a cell in the universal body, in the cosmic body, in the natural body, whatever phrase we use, the harmonious operation of one. I speak a word for my beloved Columbia Center for Spiritual Living. That every member, that every guest is awakened to the individualized magnificence of life as each. And that as each becomes aware of the magnificence expressing individualized as them, there's an extrapolation to the community of Columbia CSL. That the organization ebbs and flows in perfect harmony with the ebb and flow as the ocean. That the waves come and resolve and are never separate from the ocean. That growth occurs in perfect harmony with the community. That the Columbia CSL community exists with open arms and open hearts, welcoming all who seek refuge, all who seek support, all who seek community, common unity on their individualized spiritual journeys. That the health and well-being of the greater community is in sync And that expansion continues out from the center to the town, to the cities, to the county, to the state, to the country, to the nations, to all of humanity. That love is never bound by time and space. That the overall organization of Centers for Spiritual Living is evolving, is moving into a new expression of the infinite as Centers for Spiritual Living. That everything unlike that is falling away. And that there is the divine courage of creation itself to release what no longer serves and to open to a newness that is exciting, that is life unfolding in ways that we couldn't even imagine. That there is an embrace of the brilliance of creation from wherever it comes. Living into a greater experience and expression of the harmonious operation of one. That the organism in the body heals so that the whole body can heal. And I am grateful. I am grateful that life just does life. And it does life perfectly. That there is no waiting period. That everything spoken is immediately responded to with a divine yes. And that the activity of law simply goes about the business of law, making it happen. Moving and shaping absolute reality into expression. I so deeply trust this process that I live in a state of gratitude that it's already done before I see the evidence. Because I have the evidence, the testimony. So I know in the center of my being what is happening. And I know that I have no need to even try to control it. That mine is to set consciousness in motion. Mine is to know truth, to speak truth, to speak the desire of the soul beyond the desire of the human. And so having spoken my word, which is the word of the infinite, into motion, having acknowledged with gratitude that law is doing its thing, I can let go. I can let go of any need to control the outcome. I can let go of any fear-based lie that says I need to control anything. And as I release, I become an available servant. I become an available point of expression. And so I let go. I celebrate that God is still God. Life is still life. Law is still law. I let go. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.